one of the things we try to do here is to give examples or try to figure out what got you through, that difficult time after the divorce, and always putting one foot ahead. Was there anything like you cleaned on, or some idea or some goal in your head?
So I'll say one thing that I do tell to a lot of people that I speak with, fathers that come to me that going through a hard time, you have to go through a process. So the first part of that process is recognizing what happened, why it happened, and feeling the feelings. A lot of men, of course, we know, are not used to that kind of stuff. And, I'm a more sensitive guy in general, but crying is not something that I was used to doing just out of the blue. And I would tell people, like, I'd come home, put the car in the driveway, and for no reason at all, I'm just breaking down and I'm just crying, letting it flow. And what's happening? It's like, wow, hit me. This is a big deal. And the truth is, you're able to, I think, come to a realization that getting divorced is super difficult. It's a break. It really does kind of, break a home, and it's tough. But you breaking up with your significant other is different than dealing with the kids. So we all have, and this podcast, obviously, you'll have, I'm sure, people who don't have kids and who do have kids, but from someone who does have kids, the real breakdown for me wasn't the separation from my partner. It was the separation from that my kids had to deal with, between being there and here, there and here. So one of the things that helped me a lot was, like you said, was getting into groups that are people who know who you are, or know what you're going through, have similar stories, and a lot more difficult stories as well. So I think once you're able to really, capture that friendship with these people who are now basically going through or have gone through the same thing you did, that already, sets you up for success to move on and to focus on what you need to focus on. So it wasn't like I had a specific goal per se. I always have ideas and things that I want to do. We've talked about some ideas along the lines of helping people. But that's less important to me than saying, okay, what I need is a base for myself. I need friends. I need to go out. I need to have fun. And that will enable me to help my kids. That will enable me to come back with more energy and find ways to communicate with them better